Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, Pisces Soul Tribe. I want to get into some general messages for you. And of course, anything you need from me can be found down below in the description box. Let's see what they can't take away from you. I know there are many different readings, but I feel like there's this message of grounding. Like they could try, but they can't take it away from you. Mariah Carey may be significant. Yeah, very strong, solid message there. We'll grab a few different energies and a few different types. Divine, what is the energy concerning what can't be taken away from us? Okay. So, transformation. You are a mutable individual, okay? You change. I feel like you are aware in every single instance, and no matter what's going on around you, it could be a lot of noise going on around you, but you remain solid, you remain stable, and you remain connected. You are a mutable individual. You could be a mutable sign, okay? Of course, Pisces being one of them. Yeah. Okay. Divine transformation, clarify. Yeah. So prosperity begins. Yeah, this change that you've undergone, that you've gone through, I feel like in some sense you've submitted towards some will. This can't be taken away from you. This is something that you really truly work for, something that you've prayed for, something that you've waited for. This is a tree, and it shows a process there. It shows what lies beneath. It shows how it was sprouted as well. Okay. So something could have taken 13 years. Yes. Something could have taken 13 years. But I feel like now it's in full bloom. It's in full blossom. It's lush. You're getting the tree that is bearing fruit. Okay. We shall reap a harvest of blessings if we faint not. It's something about not being weary in your well doing, because in due season you shall reap a harvest of blessings if you faint not. Okay, and I feel like you haven't fainted. I feel like no matter what has come against you, you haven't fainted. Divine, can you give me more, please? Very resilient individual, King of Pentacles type of energy, solid, like really solid. So we have discomfort and boredom. So Four of Cups type of energy, just like we were, just talking about. So there could be a point where you had to hold on, where you had to wait. There's this energy of patience here. That's been in every single reason. That is the reason. Your patience could be the reason why something is coming to you at this moment in time as well. You've waited patiently. You haven't fussed, you haven't whined, and you haven't moaned. When something came your way, you did your best to figure a way out, a way out of that. And you accomplished those things with this transformation. You're mutable. You're adaptable. Okay? And I don't feel like you resist change. Okay? And you may have had to wait in discomfort. Yeah. Divine, move forward, please. Give me more. So we have base chakra. You are a very grounded individual. We've been talking about that. Despite everything that has come up against you, if there was anything that you dealt with it in solace. You dealt with it alone. You dealt with it by yourself. Okay, because no one could help you figure out these particular instances in your life. Mm-hmm. So I feel like you're about to get some form of option. We have choose wisely here. at the bottom of the deck. So something about Seven of Cups, knowing what you see. I feel like you see your options and you will know what you will get with each one of them. But it's something about, just as the card says, choosing wisely. Choosing the one that resonates with you the most. But I also feel like your intuition is going to play a major part in this as well, because there's something that you also need to feel, because I feel like there's some other aspect of you that is going to know in which direction you need to go and which option you need to choose. Give me one more, divine, please. So we have Tower. Yeah, so disruption. So I feel like something is just definitely coming in to change a couple of things. I feel like you're very rooted and grounded, and I feel like there's something that you're getting ready to possibly even dive into. I feel like your base is now solid and you're getting ready to move. And if you're not getting ready to move, you're getting ready to build on top of this. Divine, what is the overall energy concerning this? One more. So we have triumphant success, Ace of Swords. This is something that you've earned. You earned this. 111 may be significant. Okay, 11 could be significant. 2 as well. So I'm telling you, your intuition is going to be very significant here. Look at that awareness. Yeah, your intuition is going to be very significant at this time. It's going to be very significant. And I feel like you are going to be aware, just aware of many different things. And I feel like you've been some sort of guiding light even to yourself. I feel like even now, you've trusted yourself so much within a process that you've been in, that now you can continue to move forward, because now at this time, with these lessons learned, with you being honest with yourself, with you actually being done with things in your life that no longer resonate you've made room. You've made room. And I feel like there's many different things that you are about to disturb. Okay? Divine, what are the energies surrounding this? What is in the news? So we have swept up here. So head over heels, falling in love, as well as intense emotions. And Divine, what is the significance of being swept up? I feel like you're very attractive at this time. Yeah. Yeah, lucky break. So good fortune, good things coming, turning point. So I feel like you're at a turning point, okay? And Bonnie and Clyde. So listen here, listen to me. I feel like with you getting this, let's just say getting this lucky break, whatever that may be, I feel like your status is going to change. Okay, the comfortability that you feel outside of self, because you feel like you have yourself together now. There's something that you're about to get that's really about to just bump you up. Okay, you're about to be good, for yourself, and then now you'll be able to breathe and be able to venture out into a dating space where you actually feel like you can date someone and have something to offer to someone. And not that you didn't have it before, it's more intangible form, okay? But you may be, getting some sort of partner, Bonnie and Clyde at the bottom of the deck, ride or die, us against the world, dedicated partnerships. Or you could be getting into a partnership with somebody that you work well with. It doesn't have to always be about romance as well. Divine, what is the significance of the lucky break? Can you give me okay, thank you. Said look. Yeah, so my boo. Official status, exclusive relationship, seeing each other openly. Yeah, so I feel like now that's probably what it was as well. I feel like you've been, been in a healed space for a while, and maybe you've tiptoed, out there in the dating pool, and you came right back in. I feel like now you're more comfortable. You're more comfortable to do that. And I feel like, yeah, now you feel like you can give yourself, give of yourself, okay, to someone. Okay, Divine, can I have one more? Yeah, so lift off. Fast action, Progression 4, the wait is over. So we've talked about all of this. I feel like every aspect of your life is getting ready to connect. Where those random dots were, there are now about to be connections. Things are about to make more sense to you. I feel like now you're going to get into alignment with somebody who aligns themselves with you. Like you all are perfect matches. I feel like you all have things in common, and then you all have your differences that you are going to be able to learn from each other and grow as individuals. Yeah, but at this time, I'm telling you now, that energy is creeping back up again. You're very attractive. I'm telling you, it's multiple attractions, not just physical. You're very attractive, like very attractive. Like somebody really, 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 really likes you. And I feel like maybe somebody's finally about to speak up. But I feel like the fact that, because I feel like this ain't even a gold digger, because I feel like whoever this is has their own too. Somebody likes the fact that you are taking off, that you can take care of yourself, that you have your own. And I feel like even if you shared your story with this individual, I feel like that would make them like you even more. The fact that you waited till you got into a space of comfortability before you went out to possibly even include yourself, with someone else versus feeling like you connecting yourself to someone now you got a break. It's like, no, I feel like you're your break on your own. And then when you connect yourselves to someone else, it'd be furthermore of a break. But if it went in separate directions or whatever, you'll be good on your own and they'll be good on their own as well. Divine, one more to overall. Yeah. So cuffing season. Yeah. Yeah, single and ready to mingle, ready for a relationship on the hunt. You're definitely in this space where that particular space is now about to work out for you. Yeah. So we have that's funny. So we have bye Felicia at the bottom of the deck. So peacing out, thank you next, leaving and not caring. Yeah. 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 In this particular space, you're unbothered. You're unbothered at this moment, and honestly, that says a lot. It says a lot. Divine, the overall outcome. What do we have for the possible outcome, Divine? So we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, we have the Ten of Swords. Something has finally come to an end. And then we have the Two of Cups. So I feel like something for you definitely had to end before you got into this particular partnership, Two of Cups. So partnerships of all facets are going to be significant for you in this particular season. Like you are going to be very attractive. You're going to be very attractive in the friend space and not attractive sexually, just very appealing as a friend. Like they're going to love your energy, love your vibe. You're what other people have been missing. You have good energy, good vibes, good vibrations. And I don't feel like you have a big head, because let's just say um you went and got a scratch off and you won $500,000 off this scratch off. You're not showy. You're not showy. There's something about you, you're not flamboyant. You're just not that individual. While I feel like you would definitely do nice things for yourself, that's you doing nice things for yourself. But I don't feel like anything would, go over anyone's head, or you would be trying to do things as a show off kind of nature. So anywho, Divine, Ten of Swords, Divine. So Knight of Wands here. And tell me about the Knight of Wands. Somebody's about to risk it all. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Somebody about to bust their ass to like really come back. Somebody, it's here, y'all. I know y'all in the comments, y'all tired of talking about past people. Unfortunately, y'all, they exist, and I have to call it like I see it and feel it. So Ten of Swords, Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles. So listen, Knight of Wands, attractive individual. It's the Knight of Wands, in relation to the King of Wands, all of those things. Yeah, but I feel like somebody's about to risk it all to bust their ass to just love bomb you. Because it just feels like somebody just wants the attention. and it's not for a good reason. And it could definitely be the fact that maybe somebody has heard that maybe something's going on with you as far as romance, because it feels like somebody's feelings are hurt. Divine, give me more clarity on this Ten of Swords. Yeah, somebody's feelings are hurt. Four of Cups. Yeah. So Four of Cups. Yeah, somebody's feelings are hurt, and I feel like somebody also thought that you would come back to them. This Four of Cups. Somebody felt like you would. They lie in wait for you, and I feel like somebody finally got some information, possibly, or maybe snooping, possibly as well. Um, and they figured out maybe you're dating someone, maybe you have something going on as far as that space is concerned. Like, yeah, somebody thought that you would come back to them, but I feel like now they're coming back to you, and I feel like they're breaking their neck to do it. Divine, give me a little more. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, the Strength. When I tell you somebody on their way, somebody want to make something known. Yeah, someone wants to make something known. Six of Pentacles. Someone wants to give you something. They want to give you something. Don't take it. Don't take it. Divine, the Strength. Yeah. And it came out anyway. Six of Pentacles. No lie. Here it is. They want to give you something. They want to give you something. They want to give you something. I feel like it's a message of affection, emotion, and like all the other stuff. Somebody wants you to sit and listen to their feelings. Six of Pentacles, lastly, Divine. Yeah, somebody wants you to sit and listen to their feelings. You're not. And this is just what somebody wants, y'all. I don't feel like you're paying this any attention, to be honest. The Emperor, yeah. You're that individual, and they're wasting their time. Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Yeah. Divine, the Emperor, clarify. Yeah. Ace of Wands. I feel like you're about your business. You're on to new things. I feel like you're concerning yourself with what you have going on now. You're not concerned with that. And I feel like that's just what somebody wants. I don't feel like there's been any reaching out. And I feel like maybe with the Queen of Cups, there's something that you felt. Maybe your intuition is like, okay, somebody coming. I feel something. Maybe that's this. But I feel like you're so focused. Excuse me. You're so focused with what you have going on that this isn't a matter of yours. Empress. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there with the Empress at the bottom of the literally. Literally. And it came out in yesterday's reading as well. Literally, just like that. And I ended it just like this. So it's being ended the same way. So the same way it ended back then when you left them is the same way it's going to end now. Okay? Pisces Soul Tribe, that was your reading. Hopefully this message resonated with you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and you're able to take something from it that you could use. Of course, if there's anything you need from me, you can find those details down below in the description box. And as always, my good people, remember to conquer this day. Bye, guys.